Listen to me, because I'm going to be the first to tell you that life is a simulation. Like, how are you going to tell me that there was once a time where there was dinosaurs and they're like these big fucking reptile monsters like controlling the earth for like billions and billions of years, and then just a big ass fucking asteroid comes down, wrecks them, and they just die and big explosion and everything? Like, how was that real? All we have are bones? Like, what? And then the ocean, like the ocean's not real. What is that? Like, what's liquid? Liquid is something that was like fabricated from some scientist. He just made it. He made it up, and he like put it in this simulation game that we are now all playing. So now it's like, oh, this game right here is called Earth. You know, you can walk on stuff that's solid, and then we have this other stuff called like water and shit, and you could swim in it, and it's like rocks but wavy. I don't know, dog. It just seems kind of like everything's kind of normal to us because it's the way we learned it. But back then, there was people who thought the sun revolved around the earth. But then we found out, no, the earth and all the other planets revolve around the sun, right? People died and never figured that other stuff out. People died and thought the earth was flat. Like that's something people die with. So we don't even know the full truth of this quote unquote real life situation that we're living in. Like, we don't know the whole truth. Listen, how are you gonna tell me that okay, I know the background is blue, okay? I see that. Don't comment saying like, oh, you fucked up, you made the background blue. No, that's on purpose. I was trying to show you this. I thought it was a little funny, like way of showing evolution. It's not really funny. Oh, this is the real picture. All right, so how are you gonna tell me that we just started off as something else and then became a fucking human? How? Just because we were adapting. Oh, it's because we were adapting. Like, okay, but so we just transform? How come no animals adapt to fucking developing vocal cords like we did? How come other animals didn't develop into other shit? How come it's just us? Nothing else is turning into a fucking human. How convenient. We are the dominant species of the planet, you know? And I think my theory, Secret Service and fucking government people, all these people, like, that people are like, oh, it's the government is, evil. I think they're right because they're in charge of the simulation. I think, like, those fucking, those bald dudes with, like, no eyelashes, eyelids, they're just, what are they called? The Men in Black, some shit like that? They know it's a simulation. Clouds are fake, too. Clouds are fake. How? Like, really? Oh, also, you know that Rick and Morty episode, the Total Rickle, where it's like, the people in their world aren't real people, but they put stuff in their heads. They put like memories in your head to make you think they've always been there. What if that's true with some people we know? What if it's happening? What if it's happening right now? What if your Aunt Sally, you have an Aunt Sally, she's kind of funky. What if she is like, she just puts something in your head, and sometimes she says something a little kooky, and you're just like, oh, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. But in reality, Aunt Sally is a simulation. But she just, you're like, no, Gio, you're tripping. No, she's been in my life the whole time. She made you think that. It's not true. She put memories in your head. And Elon Musk, that guy knows this world's a simulation. He said it, I think, once. He's like 99%, some shit like that, right? And that guy's still like the genius, and I believe him because his name's Elon Musk. It's a really smart name. If anyone was gonna be like a super smart guy, their name has to be Elon Musk. Like, that sounds like such a made-up name. Of course his name's Elon. Like, what the fuck? You guys ever sit next to Elon in class? Like, a kid named Elon? Well, people who grew up with him, yeah, but no one else. Like, who the fuck is Elon? Tesla-ass motherfucker. Space. How you gonna tell me space is just this thing that goes on forever and ever? How does it go on forever and ever? If something's going on forever and ever, that means it's still being made, right? Because it can't just go on forever and ever. Unless it's like a big sphere. But then what happens when you get to the end of the sphere? What's outside of the sphere? If you just keep going and going and going, what are you going to hit at the end? What's at the end? Fucking space is crazy as shit. Maybe it's the outside of the simulation. I don't know. Everything just feels so fabricated. Like, oh, this fucking... You seen that guy on TikTok that's like, this guy's an NPC or whatever, some shit like that? He's right. And you should listen to him. Don't listen to me. Listen to him. Alright? Because that guy just says anything to fucking anyone. And he's right. Okay? I know this was a weird video. This came off as kind of freaky, but hey, you could take this in a positive way. Like, sometimes when I'm sad that some shit happened, like I don't know, like a breakup or your dog died, I'm just like, it's okay. This shit's a simulation anyways. And it works. It kind of makes you move on a little faster. Sometimes, like, what if this shit's not a simulation? I'm just fucking up. But sometimes, like, it's just simulation. I'll be fine. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. Try it. But yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.